Okay, so yours is the same as mine. I was just
It
wondering if like
If yours
yeah,
was better.
but what do I
Yeah.
use attribute?
Because
Do I
if yours
use
was better,
wisdom or
then
intelligence.
no perception because we're looking around.
It'd be
Right?
wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
Yeah, but I meant like for the attribute. All right.
Yeah, wisdom. Oh, Vlad's like, I hear something.
Because like my wisdom's fucking good.
Vlad's like from that game, that really terrible horror game, like some Cry of Fear or some shit.
Oh,
I found
yeah.
something. I found
So
something.
do I still have
found
the roller now?
Yeah, you can roll. He's assisting you.
Okay, well then.
That +1.
God, if only it was Constitution. I'm totally gonna fail now. Oh,
9. All right, yeah.
fuck it.
So you hear something like shuffling around,
Mm.
and you find Dr. Sanook. He's let's see, what's this guy look like? Tell me, game. He's a middle-aged dude. He's tall. He's like 6 foot. He's clean shaven. Looks like a
Like
doctor.
he's shitting his pants.
Yeah, I mean he's got like a gun, but he doesn't have an armor or anything like
His
that.
pants have been shit.
Around him is like a transponder satellite or whatever.
He's like underneath a table or some shit.
Yeah, he's like hiding basically. And like what's left of the Parian team, one guy has his arm ripped off. He's bled out. He's laying there. The other 2 guys have like deep slashes in their chest, but they're both dead as well.
Fuck.
And he's like, you find him, and he like almost like jumps on you to like hug you.
Okay. And I'm just.
Yeah.
Like I just like hold out like a hand kind of thing.
He shakes your hand and like kisses your hand. He's like, thank you so much.
I'm like, we don't have time. And like I'm looking at Bulldog, but like I'm assuming Bulldog's like watching to see if that doorway just rips the fuck open. And I'm like, Vlad, do you hear him coming?
Hold on.
Or do you hear it coming?
Hold on. I'm writing some of my current goals, so just in case if I don't get slaughtered on the way out, it's gonna be the best exit you've ever fucking seen. God damn it. All right, and anyways, so
I
so
turned
do I
towards you
hear
and I'm
anything?
like,
So
I was
you
like,
want me
do you hear
to do you want me to roll to hear, like, see if I hear anything?
Or
like,
yeah,
perception?
I guess if you
All
want.
right.
Like,
So I guess perception. I'm gonna use wisdom.
and like I talk like while he's doing this, like I'm like turning to the doctor and I'm like, why are you here?
Oh shit! I hear stuff.
Why is Perry in here?
All right, yeah. So as you're like, why is Perry in here? You hear a roar, and then you hear like shredding metal, basically. And he says, he's like, this is an old. He's like, we were sent here to find out what they were researching. We had only found it a couple weeks ago.
Hold on. I kind of like come up behind him and I kind of put my hands on both their shoulders. I'm like, look, it's very nice that we found you. Sorry about your friends, but we need to go.
Yeah, you just hear like, raw, and you
What
hear.
is he wearing?
He's wearing like a lab coat.
Yeah, formerly white pants.
I like
brown.
go like we're in the SciTech building, right?
Yeah.
So this is like a science facility.
Yeah, they research on cynetic.
Are there any like lockers or anything anywhere?
Yeah, you can
I'm gonna
totally
like
find
rip,
some.
I want to rip through the lockers and stuff, and I need to find another vac suit.
All right, yeah.
Oh yeah, you do.
I need to, and he needs to.
Yeah,
I know
mean,
mine is in the front desk if it's still there, which I'm hoping it is. But I'm like ripping through, and I'm like,
Yeah, well, make
throwing-
a luck save.
make a luck save.
See if you can find them.
I guess I. Oh, what the hell? Damn it!
You fail. So Seph fails. You tear open these lockers. You don't see anything that looks like a vac
I'm
suit.
like, Doug, if we're gonna get out of here, you need a vac suit.
And he goes, and he like runs over to like, they brought like a box of shit. He like tears it open and is like throwing shit out of it, and he pulls out.
While this is happening, I'm like ripping like open other lockers. I'm just going through as many as I can.
Doc, you need a vac suit. He said, yeah. Well, he like pulls out Magnum, hands it to him, hands him a cylinder. But good luck. Starts going down the hallway.
Yeah, he has like round, like old school glasses on, and he pulls out a vac suit. He's like, haha.
I'm like, like I'm assuming the ripping's getting closer, kind of thing.
Yeah, you hear roaring and you hear like metal tearing open.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's like 6 doors in each hallway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there is. So it's
Yeah.
gotten through 2 of
Yeah.
them basically.
So
and 2 droids. God rest their fucking souls.
as soon
Sad
as like
about
he does
that.
like
Fuck
the,
you.
as soon as he does like the hi-ya thing,
Yeah.
I'm just like gonna grab his collar of whatever shirt he's wearing, and I'm like run, and I like throw him essentially through the other hallway door kind of thing, like the
Okay.
one we need to go through. And
So
I'm
you
like,
go to that door. That door is closed into that hallway.
in that close.
Yeah.
I'm like, Bulldog, get the door. Is like get the door open. I'll take point.
All right, so,
Or Vlad, I'll get the door open. I'll take point.
yeah. All right, so we're gonna. I talked to Victory, like go up to like a little panel
And,
because I'm assuming we don't have like an open comm to Victory.
No,
Like,
you have to like
what-
It has
approach.
to be like it's
Yeah.
connected, and there's no way we can get him out because he's so fucking
So,
massive. Dumb shit.
While he's doing that, I'm just aiming the sniper rifle at the other doors.
Yeah, yeah,
Or at
yeah.
the other door, the other fucking big metal.
Yeah, I click on the comm and I tell Victory to open up the blast doors to
Sci-tech doors from
yeah,
Sci-tech to the main
Sci-Tech
hub.
to main hub.
And Victory goes accessing. Doors opening, and you hear them like opening, like
One by one from
yeah,
like,
like no,
ours
from like
open.
yeah, starting at yours, and then the rest of them are opening.
Yeah, and then
When they open, I'm like starting to run.
Okay, yeah, totally.
yeah, and then as they start to open, I tell Victory to activate any remaining security measures that are in this room. Like if they're even any, I don't
And then
even
it
care.
says,
It's like I don't care if it's a blinking light. I want it on.
Victory goes, 1 moment, accessing. And then it
like,
brings up a screen that says, activate Victory Prime.
yeah, fucking.
And it has like a question mark, and then a like yes or no option.
Oh fuck. Then it'll be like yes, yep.
So
Turn it on.
So you hit yes on Victory Prime. It says 1 moment, accessing, and then it says, I have the power.
Oh, yeah.
And like a like one of like there's a big metal like container. It slides open and a warbot comes out, and it has like a minigun on one hand and like a
Jesus.
giant monoblade, and it's like steps out and like steam comes out the back of it, and it says like it's an honor to serve.
I'm picturing just like a massive like version
It's
of like the
Liberty
Steam.
Prime, dude.
No, I'm picturing like the Steam bots like from Skyrim, but with like a
Oh.
minigun.
Kind of, yeah.
That's what I'm picturing.
Kind of, yeah. The
And,
Centurions, yeah.
Yeah. So hold on, real quick. So is Victory now just in this robot,
No.
or is it like a separate entity?
It's a separate
just-
entity that it
Okay.
activated.
Cool. All right. Then I want Victory Prime to hold this fucking room. And as soon as if it becomes compromised, I want it to engage its own personal, like just self-destruct measure, like
Okay. It says
victory measure. is
Yeah,
what
it
it's
says
called.
it says processing order. Ultimate victory is assured.
Yeah.
And like the doors open and you guys start to run and you can hear
no, like because like this is what I'm picturing. I'm picturing Bacon's already run through. He's got like the doctor
I'm
by
like-
like the
like,
wrist.
Bulldog, our door opens. I run to the next door, wait it to
Yeah.
open, and I'm like
Yeah.
pulling
And
the
then
doctor.
like so like I
Yeah.
take my finger like off the button, like to stop talking to like regular Victory. Me and fucking like robot pacification bot number 1, and I'm assuming which one's
it's
left? I think
5 and 10.
Yeah, it's
are the-
5 and 10.
are the two
Me,
left.
5 and 10, turn around, pop a highball salute to Victory Prime, and then start running down the hallway. Just
Alright, yeah,
like,
totally.
Godspeed, Victory Prime, and just like start going.
So
down the
as
hallway.
you start to step to the door, you can hear the like banging on that door to get into the room, and then you just hear like machine gun fire, and then the door like slides closed behind you.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we're going down the hallway. So I'm guessing we're doing more athletics checks.
Yeah, make another athletics check for you guys.
Can I do it off of strength again?
Yeah,
Or
totally. You
I-
can just
Can I like? Can I?
You're just
woo?
punching stuff out the way. You're
Can
not.
I just
like,
use
jumping
my
over it.
charisma? Can I just like the wheelchair's like, oh shit, he looks like he's in a hurry.
Yeah. Yeah, you succeed again, and so does you. So
But just like punching desks.
yeah,
like,
so like he's just like up,
just tied
just
in,
throwing
tackling.
desks and chairs out of his way as he's like running. You hear more gunfire, and then you hear an explosion in Sci-Tech.
oh, wow.
and like the doors like one of the doors gets blown out, and the one behind you like flames are coming at you, and the one behind you seals just in time.
Fuck.
Fuck. Yeah,
Shit.
but you get into main hub.
I like go to the desk and look for the fucking vac suit.
Yeah, it's still there.
Still there?
Yeah.
So
Like
what is the-
I was about to say first I
Yeah.
make sure I'm like, Doc, put on the vac suit, and I'm like helping him like
Yeah, the
carefully put on.
doctor puts his vac suit on.
Yeah, like making sure everything's nice and everything, and then like I go to put mine on, and I'm like, well, Vlad, we're here, but I don't have a plan.
Yeah. So like quickly like scanning around the room, like or like whenever we came in, did like I notice like where the garage door was, or like
Yeah, there's out in the parking lot. There's like
it's
like
in the
a-
parking lot.
Yeah, there's like a parking lot, and then there's like a facility, like
Mhm.
a big garage that has like personal vehicles and shit.
Yeah, but I mean like it's not connected to like.
No,
this-
not to this building.
Damn it! All right. So
It's 5 and 10, right?
Those are the two that are with you. Yeah.
yeah, 5 and 10
I
are
tell,
with
I
us.
tell I tell 10 the guard then, and like,
No, motherfucker, we're not doing it that way. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna tell you and the doctor to start heading towards the garage, right? Because we need to get dipshit's vehicle going, and it's
Okay.
operable. So there's none of this. It doesn't work or the battery's dead bullshit because he scanned it. It works. So
Hold
we
on,
need to get in the
question.
building. What?
Do you know how to drive?
I mean, I drove a truck. I fought a man in the back of a hover van. We're gonna do this.
I don't know how to
So,
drive.
oh no, Bacon, it gets better. So,
Okay,
okay,
go.
so
I start
yeah,
making my
so-
way down the hallway then with the doc as like he says the garage. We're
Yeah.
going to the
About-
garage.
Yeah,
about how far away is this garage?
It's out in the like you go into the parking lot and then turn to your left, and
Yeah, I
then
mean, like, what is it, like 5 minutes away, or is it?
yeah,
like,
you gotta like run to it
not
if you want to
even
get to
2
it
minutes,
quickly.
All right, so it's like 5 minutes away. How long is that hallway that this thing's coming down?
Long. I mean,
Long.
it's
It's probably.
I mean,
that,
it's
that hallway
tearing-
was probably,
it's
like,
tearing through them pretty quickly.
I was gonna say
Alright.
that hallway board was probably like 10 minutes to walk. It
Alright.
probably took us like 5 minutes to run down.
All right, so this thing's coming through it. So we'll say it takes about 7 minutes to get through all the doors and get to the main hub.
Yeah.
So it's got 7 minutes to get here, like literally right there.
Yeah.
Then Victory can also seal the main hub, which probably give us like another like minute and a half.
Yeah, it'll give you
Then
some
it
time. That
takes-
door's pretty thick.
Okay, and then we got 5 minutes to get across the parking lot. It'll probably clear it in 3. Then we got to start the Jeep. That's another minute.
Yeah.
So we got about 20 minutes, right?
Something
Right?
like that
About 20 minutes.
to get
Good,
going.
because I'm telling Victory to initiate Plan Z and set it on a 23-minute timer.
Okay, yeah, totally. It's like it says accessing, override needed, and it brings up the like yes or no option.
Yeah. And then like I like put my card in the wall circuit and I hit yes and all that kind of great shit.
So it goes. It has been an honor to serve, and then like
Like-
flickers out.
Yeah. Once again, like me and all the robots turn around. Like little fucking quick highball salute to fucking to Victory. It's like Godspeed Victory, and like let's say there's like a little like icon like on like a little panel like next to it.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It just tells you what the operating system is. This is like Victory like operating system or whatever.
Yeah.
And I rip that shit off the wall.
Yeah.
And like I stick it in my pocket and like we fucking start running out the doors. It's like slowly closing.
Yeah, so you get the fragments of victory as you pull
Yeah,
them out,
yeah,
pocket them.
it's just like the symbol, like I guess it's like a star with like a V or some dumb shit in it.
Yeah,
But it's like semi-rusted. Yeah, I just rip that shit off the wall and stick it in my pocket. And like the big fucking blast doors are slowly closing. So it's like me, the other 3 of us, and then like the 2 robots are
Dude,
like
we're-
coming out
we're-
with us.
Yeah.
Dude, Bulldog, you're saying this. We're gone.
Okay,
Like,
that's
we're
fine.
down that hole. We're down that hole.
That's fine. Cause that's fine. At least the droids did.
yeah. You guys are out in the parking lot, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Hold on, I need something." And he's like
It's like-
downloading victory real
It's,
quick.
it's like from fucking like Tropic Thunder where he's like in the helicopter. Get the fuck in the helicopter.
So is the door something like? Do I need to like crack? Like, do I need to unlock it or?
Is it
Tap-
like a basic,
The
like,
main
garage
door, you mean?
No, the door to
the
wherever the garage is. Where's the where is the garage? I
No,
don't
it's
know.
it's like a like you can cut it open if you wanted to with your blade.
It's just a regular door.
We can
It's
just,
not.
like-
It's a regular door. It's one of those like flimsy, like it's literally flimsy, like sheet metal garage door.
I mean, like, we
okay.
can literally like just pick it up like real quick, like a
More
generic-
specific, I just meant is it open? Or is it locked?
No, it's locked. You'd have to like cut it open or drive through it or something.
I cut it through and I just no, not the garage door for the car.
You mean
to
an
get to
actual
the garage.
door?
Yeah, the actual door to get to
Yeah,
the
I mean it's
garage.
locked. It's a regular door.
Oh, it's a regular door?
Yeah.
Can I like
got a key type shit?
Bacon.
got a key type shit?
What kind of key?
Like a key, like a
key
Regular
card
key.
or
No,
like,
normal
like a
key.
regular like
That's
a
what
key.
I thought.
Like with a
That's what I thought.
lock.
Bacon. Let me just put it this way: we got 23 minutes to get the fuck out of here.
before
I
it goes
just, like-
thermonuclear.
I just stab like with the fucking my sword and just like kick open the door to the best of my ability.
All right, so you stab the
yeah,
blade into the handle,
yeah.
and you kick the door open. The door like breaks open and opens. Inside is a crisp-looking Jeep. It says like UCN written on the side of it.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah.
All right, so like, what kind of Jeep we're talking about? Are we talking like a generic kind of like Willys-esque kind of Jeep, or?
It's
I
like
don't
a
give two shits,
it's
dude.
a-
I'm getting
Well, I just want to know what it is, real
it's
quick.
a hover vehicle.
Calm down. Okay, I mean
it's
it's,
just
a hover
vehicle.
vehicle.
We saw him as we came in.
Yeah, it's a hover Jeep.
Yeah, it's like
So-
a hover Jeep. So we got like driver,
Does-
passenger,
Does
and
the
like.
dog have his helmet on?
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, the doc has the full vac suit on, but you're not going to be able to fit your robots with you.
Not even like one of them.
I mean, you can put one of them on like the back of the truck and be like, "Okay, go," but it's going to
They'll
slow
probably
you
fall
down.
off, Yeah.
God damn it.
Uh,
All right.
I mean, you could download the directive of them if you really wanted to. Be like, hold on, you like rip their memory out.
No, I want to get one of them.
Okay.
Like, I want to try to get one of them. So, we'll have
I guess while he's like running down the hall trying to get the things, I'm like, Doc, put the helmet on. And is there like a garage door opener and like some way to open the garage door?
Yeah, totally. You can. There's like a button on the wall.
Then
you
I'm
can
like
just-
hitting it and I'm putting
because
on
I'm
my
assuming
helmet.
I'm like halfway across the parking lot by now.
Yeah. So I mean, you go in. There's a button that has like an arrow going up. So you just like punch the button, and
Punch button,
the
super locks door. Second
No, the-
garage door slides down.
the door like opens like it's
Like it's slowly opening.
Yeah.
And then when we're getting in the car, like I guess I sit in the driver's seat, but I'm like, Doc, do you know how to drive a hover vehicle?
Mhm.
The doctor just looks at you and goes, I don't know.
Fuck. And I just like push him into the back, like the back seat, and get
Okay.
in.
Yeah. Totally.
And I'm like, I have like the door open too, so fucking Vlad can get in.
Okay,
See,
yeah.
real quick, Fro, what you could have done is if you wanted to make this like really cool, you could have made it instead of a Jeep, you could have made it like, remember like the cars like they had like in like the movie Pearl Harbor and stuff, like whenever they were like driving around getting shot by the Japanese or something.
Yeah.
You could have made it like one of those vehicles that the general had, but it's like solid black. It's got like hot red flames. It's like over the
Oh.
top, for no reason. Like
No.
Anyways, so yeah, so we're still like trucking across like the hallway or the parking lot.
Yeah. I
To get to
mean,
the
Seph's
kingdom.
already there with the doctor.
All right,
I'm waiting for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
alright,
maybe
so-
the garage door, like we get a shot from inside the garage, so the doors open and Vlad runs up to him as they open.
All right, so like the garage door opens. Like again, quick sweep. Is there anything like weapon wise in this like
In this building,
in this
No,
little garage area that I can see?
tools and
Not even like a spare mag rifle or anything.
no, nothing like that.
All right, cool. So
I guess I should roll to try and start the vehicle.
I'll drive. I'll drive if you want me to.
I'm already in the seat, dude. I'm not like there's something behind us to death. I'm not like, oh yeah, let me just get out. And
So
walk
yeah,
around
and maybe
the other
as you're
side of
trying
the
to hotwire the car, we get a shot inside as it tears through the last door into hub,
Mhm.
and it's in the hub building,
Yeah.
and you can kind of like see it for the first time. It's like a 10-foot tall like lizard
Like-
insect thing. It's got like wings, and it's got
Yeah.
like three. It's got like four leg like praying mantis legs. It's got like
Mhm.
lizard arms. It's crazy looking.
God damn it.
Yeah.
All right, but no, I didn't know if like you were gonna like try to start it and couldn't start it, and I just kind of like push you over and like turn it on and just start driving or some dumb
I
shit.
guess intelligence or some shit.
Or if you do you want us just to both roll and see?
I-
He got it. He aced it. So
He
he's
aced
like,
it?
he's
Alright,
like, I
cool.
figured it out. You spark it up, and the car starts and like hovers up,
Yeah.
like as it starts. Yeah, you're good.
All right,
So-
cool. So I want me and O5 to hop in the back, and then I also want before O5 gets in the back, I want him to hand O10.
Mhm.
I want him to hand him his other mag rifle. So now O10 has 2 mag rifles.
Yeah, you can give both mag rifles to O10.
All right, so O10 has both mag rifles,
Yeah.
and again, like as he starts to like I guess it's like pull the Jeep forward or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, O10, destroy Xeno Invader.
And it says main directive overridden, and it loads both guns.
Unloads into back of van because we're different.
Yeah, and then
Everyone dies.
yeah, and then it like marches out of the out to the into the parking lot.
Yeah.
I'm speeding off as fast as possible.
All right, so
again, little fucking highball salute, like racks back AK-47, like.
So yeah, maybe we get a shot from as you're driving down the road, and you see the main doors be pulled open, and you see this monster come out, and you see O10 shooting at it.
Just double.
Like he's Wolfenstein, double machine guns shooting at this thing.
God.
And yeah, you still have a minute before this thing detonates to get to a safe distance, basically.
Better start fucking.
I mean, you got more like 10 minutes, but
yeah.
But yeah, it's not out. It's pulling the doors open.
Yeah, it's getting there. He's just kind of shooting what's exposed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, you could call the doctor and be like, "You need to fucking get us.
Oh, yeah.
We need to get out of the blast radius."
I'm so concentrated on driving right now, but imagine someone that's never driven a car before, totally just fucking swerving in between with the fucking pedal all the way down, no
yeah,
stopping.
totally, yeah.
And I guess as he's driving, I get on my comm because we're back outside, so we actually have some communication now.
Yeah.
And I want to tell the doctor, I want to hail anyone, Tony, the fucking ship, if it happens or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to.
Laura answers, "Hello."
Yeah, I just want to quickly hail it. It's we're the fucking doctor. It's everyone else is killed. We need an immediate pickup. You need to start it up. We can't have a landing. We need to drive into the ship.
So Laura goes, "Well, it sounds urgent."
Yeah.
She's like, "Okay," and then the ship starts basically. So maybe we get a shot of the ship starting and lifting off, with the back door open.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'll be there in a moment," and she's flying over.
Yeah.
Is this does this have a hood, or is it a Jeep, a topless vehicle?
No, it has a roof.
Is it actual metal car roof, or is it a regular Jeep where it's that flim plastic kind of thing?
No,
it's more like a Land Rover than a Jeep, more or.
No, it's a Jeep, but it's
okay.
but it's got
Okay.
Hold on real quick. All I'm picturing is again, because I know you told me it wasn't the Willys Jeep, but that right there is all I'm picturing.
So how
just slightly bigger.
How long is it taking us? Is it what time of day is it as we got outside?
So you get outside, it's been a couple hours, so it's 5 and it's starting to get dark, but it's already dark because it's
there's no
dusty.
atmosphere.
Yeah, there's no atmosphere. So it's pretty brutal out here.
Yeah.
The car lights illuminate only 10 feet in front of you. That's exactly what it is, Bulldog.
Yeah, that's what I pictured.
Except it probably has a hood on.
Yeah, but it has a hood.
And not just one seat and an asshole driving it.
Yeah.
That's a mess.
But yeah, so you guys, let me pull you back out to the main thing here. You guys drive off, and the ship shows up. It comes out. And you can see the lights turn on.
Mm-hmm.
And Laura's like, "I found you," and she spins the ship around slowly, kind of, for you to get in. And you can drive the car into there basically.
Yeah, transporter the Jeep into it, please.
Yeah, you drive into it, and as the door's coming up, you just see a bright flash in the distance.
God.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bright flash, and you're still in blast radius.
Yeah.
So.
That ship then.
Yeah, you need to move basically.
Yeah. So I guess as soon as I'm assuming the door.
I mean,
has,
you can
just closed.
Yeah, the door is
as soon as the bay door closed, you could see a flash real quick.
Yeah.
And
basically.
then so as soon as the door closes, it stops. I'm assuming we're stopped. We have the whatever version of a hover vehicle's parking brake just clicked on. I just sprint out of this fucking Jeep, to the captain's chair.
Yeah.
You just jump out and up the ladder.
I power everything that isn't required to be on down. I don't care if someone's cooking dinner, nothing. Everything goes to the shields and the engines immediately.
Okay, yeah.
There's like no way, like Bulldog. There's no way to like actually do that, but you can do that.
Yeah, he can
I
do
mean,
it. So he
Like,
puts
can't
full
do it,
like
but
Bulldog,
you can
like,
do it.
he
like you
puts
can
full
like
power to
you
shields
could
and
totally,
engines.
it like it doesn't actually change anything in the game, but you could totally do that.
Yeah,
You can,
and-
like Tony's like making himself like a drink, and he's like, what?
Yeah, like
Yeah, the
it doesn't
lights,
do
like,
anything.
dim.
The shields and stuff get powered and the engines get boosted, but like it's still an asshole move. Like
Yeah, so you blast it basically, and the ship takes off. It's probably faster than anything anyone's seen at this point. And you start to leave the planet, and this explosion is massive. So
Yeah.
you get a massive mushroom cloud, but maybe from the ship you don't get to see it. But on the ground, the planet starts to shake,
God.
and it starts to have like a violent earthquakes, and the planet starts to like basically explode and
Break
like
apart.
collapse in on itself and like explode outward.
Oh wow.
So you guys get off the planet, and the doctor comes to the cabin. He's like, "What did you do? You've destabilized the planet."
What's that? Oh man, it's like
Yeah, and so maybe we get into space. Like you guys get into you get out of the atmosphere into space, and maybe we get a shot back at the planet as like part of the planet's exploded outward, and like there's a huge chunk missing, and there's like you can see the molten innards of the planet.
as he said, like as that's happening, and I see it, and I'm like, I turn to Vlad. I'm like, you initiated the protocol.
Tony comes up. He's like, "What the fuck did y'all do?"
just come like,
like, comes
like
up
you
to
guys
the-
come out. I just like come like I'm assuming we're like in the kitchen area or whatever.
Well, yeah, you're in
And-
the cockpit flying away,
Yeah.
and everybody kind of comes in there. Is like, "What's going on? What'd you do?"
I drag the doctor in, not our doctor, other doctor.
Yeah, totally. So
Yeah, I like drag him in, and then I'm like, you activated the protocol.
And you're just like, goddamn right I did. You saw what that thing was. You saw what it did.
And so then like it's the other doc's there, and I'm like, well, Doc, that alien life form, I'm pretty sure he just blew it up.
And the one doctor goes, "Good riddance." He's like, "I'm done with Parian."
He's
It's
like
a
throwing his
ridiculous-
helmet on the
yeah,
ground.
he's like taking his vac suit off and shit.
Okay.
He's like, "Drop me off at the next planet." He's like, "I'm done," type shit. Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. Like, we need to tell Perrin, right? Like, what?
Yeah,
what
you
were
have to
doing?
message them.
Yeah.
You have to be like, "Yo, we got your crew. Only one guy made it though. Sorry, couldn't save the rest. They're already dead."
Yeah.
But yeah, you could totally send that message out.
Send the
Yeah.
message. I guess we send our message to Perrin. It's like mission complete. Only one survivor.
Okay, yeah. Don't mention that the planet exploded. None of that. None of that. All the technology. Don't tell them that. They'll find out later.
They'll figure that
Yeah,
out.
totally. So yeah, you get you send that off, and they like give you the okay, and they say drop him off and make your way to the Lazardus system to Renevag, which is where you picked the ship up in the first place, and drop him off there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, and I give the doc, not our doc. I give our doc. I give him the
Mr.
little,
Dr. Laugun, yeah.
yeah. But I give him the little like what I ripped off of the shirt or the jacket. I give him like that's the.
Okay, so you
Thanks.
you give it to him, and he looks at it for a moment, and he's like, he knows what it is,
Mhm.
and he says, "Oh, this is the UCN like emblem."
Mhm.
And he's like, "Why did you give this to me?" And he like looks at you.
I'm like, that's what was on the planet.
He says, "Yes, it was a UCN facility." And he looks at you again, like kind of curious, like he's like, "Do you not know what the UCN is?" You're like,
I like shake my head. Well, would I? Would they have taught me of UCN? I don't
no,
think-
UCN is a political organization.
Gotcha.
It's not like a planet. No, so you wouldn't have been taught it, but the doctor
Yeah.
can tell you about it if you want.
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Okay, so the doctor is like, his like one moment he walks over to a console and hits a button and brings up like he accesses like secret files, basically, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And brings it up, and it says UCN, United Colonial Nations. and it's like the governing body of Earth and its colonies, and it has their emblem, and it has like the branches of the government and the branches of the military, and all the stuff on the UCN. He said, he's like, that was an Earth facility, and he like thinks for a moment, like if like that actually like gets to you, like, oh, it's super old and like very important.
As soon as he says like it's an Earth facility, it's like I guess it's just an old military. Like I don't like shrug.
Yeah.
I'm like oh, it's an old military base.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it was, but yeah.
kind of thing.
And he goes, I'll have to talk to some people about this. And he leaves the room. He like leaves. He goes to his room.
Yeah, I'm gonna like go down to the cargo bay then.
Okay, yeah, totally.
I'm just gonna look at
You go down to the cargo bay and the warbot's standing there, like just sitting maybe on a crate, and you walk in and it says hi.
I totally forgot about it.
It's just. Oh boy.
I like yell through like the ship, or I like put like do a comm like to the ship, like to the pilot. I'm like, Vlad, you left your robot down here.
You know, hold on, I really didn't think about it, but like if anyone saw me like running to like the cockpit, they just saw me like they saw me, but like I was wearing like a fucking
jacket,
yeah.
major's
I was wearing
jacket.
a major's jacket, like
It says
all of
UCN on the back with like an Earth.
that. Yeah, like what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, yeah.
But I go and I like look at like the alien artifact thing, and I just stare at it. I'm like confused. I'm like, why are aliens? Like,
What are aliens?
Yeah.
Like the ancient question of what are aliens?
like
As you
this
stare at it.
I'm just thinking of like, because like that wasn't the alien I saw.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the
Yeah,
alien I
definitely
saw.
not.
So yeah.
Yeah, so you guys get to the edge of the system, and then I assume you jump. You don't have to make a navigation check for any of this. So you just jump in the drive space. You arrive on Ranavag like
Hey,
a week later.
Real quick, Fro, check the picture in Skype real quick if you can.
Okay. But you arrive on that. That is exactly what I envisioned.
Also, I saved that picture as Rip Victory.
Yeah, Rip Victory took out entire planet with him. Yeah, you get to Ranavag. You drop off the doctor. Some Parian personnel arrive. Your ship has taken some like debris hits.
Yeah.
So like it's instead of saying Star Reaper, it's a Star Raper now. Like he has been like scraped off when some rocks hit it.
That's how
So it just says Star Raper, and the Parian's crew like one of the guys is standing there like, yeah, we can always repaint that. That's fine.
No big
So
deal.
they look at Vlad because you're the pilot, and they go, yeah, we'll have it repainted in like a day or so.
Like, oh, thank God.
It was like,
Fine.
we'll deal with it later. Said, but and like you see a Parian executive show up. He's got like a black suit, and like a tie. And he walks up to you guys, and he's like, "Well, thank you for saving Doctor. What the fuck's this guy's name? I can never remember his name. Sanuk." He's like, "Thank you for saving Doctor Sanuk. He's very important and valuable to our research." And he like shakes your hands. Like puts his hands out to shake your hands.
Yep, I shake his hand. I'll shake his hand. I won't be a dick.
All right, yeah, totally. And he was like, also, we're transferring the 50,000 credits that you were promised.
Okay.
And he like looks at it like an aid,
Yeah.
and the aid like sends it over on a compad, like, here you go, bank account.
Yep. Cool. Great.
And yeah. So is there anything you want to do on Ranavag? Because this is Parian HQ. So is there anything you want to do before like?
I don't have any business with Parion specifically.
Or like no, it's like the planet is owned by the corporation, but there's stuff you can do here. Like you can buy whatever, you can do whatever.
So like as like this is like happening when they're like shaking hands and stuff that they were like done shaking hands, I'm like tossing stuff out of the ship, like the old training dummy that I bought for like 50 gold. That was probably supposed to be used for like grappling or something to like.
Yeah, so you toss out this.
I toss
dummy.
it out because it's all like ripped and everything.
Yeah, it's been torn apart. It's got bullet holes in it from Vlad shooting it. Yeah, totally.
I'm like, I just say, can you guys give me another trainee dummy?
So the two guys look at each other, like the two dock workers look at each other, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm."
One,
sure
and then I hold like the hilt of like the model, one that can withstand sword hits.
And they like look at each other again, and then they like one guy pulls up a compad and like taps some stuff into it, and he's like, "We can have it by today. I don't know, a couple days."
Yeah. I'm like, thanks, and I go wander. I wonder if Laura wants anything.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So for one of the first times ever, you see Dr. Hookliff leave the ship. Like you see him get out. And,
I see him walking out of
brush
the ship.
off his like coat, and then you see him like walk off.
I asked where is he going?
He's like, "Oh, I have important business, Perry and things to take care of."
I asked like, do you need me to accompany you or?
He's like, no. It's like I appreciate the offer, but really, it'll be fine. This is, I work here, obviously, after all. And he walks off.
I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, totally.
Bulldog, are you like ordering like the people?
Yeah, what do you do with your robot?
Well, I'm gonna try to get like a chest plate to like fix the giant slash.
Just you're gonna weld some metal to the chest.
No,
yeah, you can totally do that.
Puts my old armor on his chest.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, you can fix the robot.
Yeah, I want to fix the robot, and then I want to pay my half of rent this week or whatever.
Oh yeah, so how are we splitting the money? Is it between me and Bulldog?
It's between you, Bulldog, and Key.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he's still here. It's
'cause-
just he didn't trip over anything.
Yeah, Lee didn't. Go
I
with
wasn't
you
sure. I
guys.
wasn't sure if like and Key mysteriously vanished from the room. Ooh,
No,
never
no.
to be seen until back on the ship.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey guys." No, he
Because
blacked out. He blacked out. He was so terrified.
Because I realized like when I was like, yeah, we should just like when Spencer leaves, we should just leave him on the planet. I'm like, well, we can't leave him on the planet because we blew up the planet.
Nuke the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave him on the planet with the giant abomination.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
He'll be fine.
You can repair the robot, and you're like repairing him.
Mhm.
So yeah, maybe you're like repairing the robot, and he's like, what are you welding to him? Just like armor or like pieces of metal you've gotten?
Well, like I'm assuming there was like some actual like construction metal that we had like
Yeah, yeah.
around the ship and
Totally.
like spare
It's
whatever.
probably
'cause I'm-
Bulldog, the spare scrap metal is essentially like for the whole of the ship. So like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could
yeah.
use that. It's
but
just
I kind of like where the gash is. That's why I like initially weld across,
So he just
Like,
puts a
it's
plate
just-
on it, and just like.
and then I take
enough.
my older like combat armor or whatever,
Yeah.
and like I just kind of like stick it on like to his chest and like on the back of his like front and back of him like normal, and then I weld it onto his chest and back.
Okay, so as you're like working the robot over and welding, you see a little like port opening
Mm.
where you could put something if you wanted to.
Mm.
Like if you wanted to
Alright.
install like a different operating system to him instead of
Mhm.
just normal thing. So
Or
you can,
like an enhancement or some shit.
yeah, exactly. So you can like install different programs to him to be like, oh, now you can do this too.
victory.
All right. I don't have actual victory though.
You could put the chip in and see what happens. Whatever.
No, I don't. No, I don't have victory though.
Oh, what happened to victory? I
What?
thought you ripped it out of the wall.
I ripped a little fucking like chip out, like as far as I'm concerned, it's a little metal piece that just has like his operating system like number on it, like what it is.
Then
But,
fucking
like,
put it in. And
If
see what
I
happens.
ripped out like actual like a chip, then which is gonna be up the
I
road.
mean,
then
I assumed
sweet.
you'd rip that entire panel out of the wall.
Oh, okay.
Like it
so
was
I
like
have-
a square box like this
Yeah.
big, and you were like,
Oh, okay.
"Ah!" and ripped it out. And like let's fucking go.
All right, then yeah, I'll have like then let's just say I have that thing because I thought like I tore out like some dog tag like size like basically Victory's VIN number is what I thought I grabbed, but yeah,
I
sure,
thought
maybe
I thought it was like
maybe
I thought it was like literally like a door like the door panel thing, like it's a panel like that or something, but it has like the VI system, and you just
Mhm.
like opened up the panel and then just ripped out the chip, the circuitry.
all right, then yeah, sure. Let's say I did that instead. Let's say I went like I was seeing red, went mad with fucking adrenaline, and accident. What I thought was like a dog-sized tag piece of metal. I actually ripped out the fucking whole operating system.
Well, I assume it's not like the whole operating system. I assume it was like a chip that had like a Victory's back end in it. So you
Yeah.
have part of the structure to rebuild.
Yeah. I have enough for him to say like Victory Online and all that shit, but not
Yeah,
enough
like
to,
if you plug it in, it'll be like Victory Online.
yeah, not enough to like fucking like get all the information of like what was in there and stuff. Just enough.
No,
to,
you'd
like-
have to rebuild the code.
Yeah, it's just him though. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll take that. Yeah, and then I will place it. I'll put the chip. Like I'll slide like the chip that looks like it goes in there.
Yeah, totally.
I'll slide it in that little operating system.
So you slide it in, and the robot's eye turns blue, and it looks at you and goes, "Victory online."
All right, cool. And be like, victory! Hands on shoulders. You made it, my friend.
And it says processing, and it's just looking at you as it's processing, like what's going on.
So Laura doesn't need anything off the planet, right?
Not unless you ask her.
Oh, well, I ask her. Like, Laura, we're at we're at the HQ. Do you need anything?
And Laura goes, "Not that I can think of. Although, I would like to see the sky."
So sure. And
All right, so maybe you and Laura walk off the ship.
Yeah.
And she's like looking around and like taking it all in with her like body senses. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
She's like looking around like kind of amazed
Yeah.
as she looks around. She's like you almost.
Yeah.
Like when you're
Yeah.
new, you're like, whoa, look at all this shit. Oh, this is cool.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so yeah, is there anything else you want to do?
Determine like how long that takes. I assume we'd stay out there until like there's just enough time to get back into the ship.
Yeah, totally.
Like if it's like a 20-minute charge, I like walk out for like 19 minutes, and the last minute we spend getting back into the
Yeah, totally.
ship. Yeah.
And you plug her back in.
Yeah.
She's like, well, that was fun. It was
Yeah.
quite an experience.
And I tell her to send me. I tell her to send me any components you think would help with the fixing of the robot kind of thing, or the fixing of the body, and see if we can. I'll see if we can get them some at Parian.
Okay.
I'll
yeah.
see what I can find at Parian.
Totally. So maybe you like send that order up, and we like the camera pans upward as we look at the ceiling in darkness, and then maybe from the darkness we get.
Oh wait! I have like a little in thing too, not for me to do,
Okay,
but
sure.
like I assume Tony walks down into the cargo and is like, "Well, shit, you got me a car."
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly it. Actually, I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tony comes in, and Tony sees you playing with the robot,
Yeah.
Vlad, and he's like, "Oh, look, cute little space robot." And he walks over to the car, and he's
Yeah.
like, "What a sweet ride! I can pimp this out."
Yeah, I just kind of like turn around.
And he like opens the hood.
Yeah, I'm like, it's like, yeah, that's a courtesy of a USN Major. You're welcome.
And he looks at it and goes, "Well, shit." He's like, "This damn thing's ancient, though." He's like looking at it. He's like, "Man, I don't even know if they make some of this shit anymore."
It's like all the more stuff that you can mod out and be unique for it.
He's like, "I can't wait to strap my thunder gun to it." And he like
Oh,
walks
God.
off with the hood open.
Fucking
Good.
puts a mount for a thunder gun on the back.
Yeah. So
I assume all this is happening when like me and Laura.
yeah, would you like
We're all
maybe
doing this
Vlad's like tinkering with the robot
Yeah.
in there. Tony's looking at the car, and you two walk into the walk into the bay, and Tony sees you and goes, "And how are my two princesses doing?" Like as you like walk in.
God.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So maybe we get that shot
Yeah.
as like he says that, and then it slowly pans up into like the ceiling, and we look at the ceiling, and then it pans down to like a door, like a double door,
Yeah.
and we go through the door, and there's like a conference table, and Dr. Hookliff is standing there, or like walks in, and there's like you can see at least like 4 other people.
Yeah.
Or like 3 other people. Yeah, 4. And he stands there, and you hear someone go, "You're late," and or he says like, "You're late, number 7." And the doctor's like, "Well, I had to get through, security and such. I apologize." And then you hear someone else go. "Let's get this show on the road," and very like mechanical, like
Yeah.
like a robot speaking type voice.
Oh, okay.
And then you hear someone else say, like, "Why did we all have to come here?" And then you hear someone else, like in a Chinese type voice, say, like, "Let's go. I'm busy." And they start talking, and they're like, "What's your, they're like, number 7,
Yeah.
report on the object." And he says, the doctor says, "No further psychic anything from the object. It seems dormant." And the main guy who you can't see is like dark silhouetted. Says, "Number 2, what do you have to report?" And you see him. It's the general that you've been seeing.
Yeah.
And he's standing there. And he says, he's like, "My piece is on the ship, but we don't have a psychic to use it with." And then they look to another guy who's in like has like a gas mask on and has like a robotic voice, and he says, "It says number 5, report." It says, "We have the prisoner." He's like, "And it's only a matter of time before we get her to you." And and then you see your handler there as well, Seph.
I see Lauren.
Yeah, standing there. And they say, "Number 6, report." She's like, "Well, the object should work with them. We should have no problems." And then they all look at the one guy, the Chinese guy. And they're like, "Do you have a facility?" And he looks at them all and he goes, "I always have a facility." And then we cut to like a black screen. And then we roll credits.
Gotcha.
There you go. So, did you guys accomplish any goals?
I didn't write them down,
Yep.
but yeah, a couple.
All right, let's see what the goals are.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom first.
Yep. Let's see what the goals are. What goals did you get? Boy, oh boy. Oh my god, look at all these fucking goals. So you saved the bot. You saved him. You did.
Okay, see, here's the thing. Whenever I wrote that, it said save passive bot, and then I said, like, you said that there were more, and I was like, at least save 05,
Yeah.
and then, like, I had all the other numbers written down, and then Bacon just threw 2 of them away, so I deleted 2, and then, like, the last one was like, well, can't take the other one, so I deleted him too, so got at least 05.
Yeah, so yeah, you have the bot. You have bot 05, so you can add 200 experience for saving the bot. You activated the base bomb, so you get like 400 experience for that thing.
Jesus.
Wish Godspeed to victory, and thank you for your service. Yep, you definitely have that. Get like 100 XP for that. And here's the big one: kill the abomination.
Question mark.
That's the big one. That one's worth 1,000 XP.
Damn.
So you killed the abomination. So add all that together. So what's that? Like 100 and 1,500
4, 5, 6, 7, 1,700.
plus the 450 you have.
Yeah, plus 4, I guess 450. All right.
So
and then hold on, and then I also found a ship land deployment vehicle.
yes,
you
you have a car now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So everyone's welcome for that. So how much is that one? Like, is it like what?
That one's like 200.
All right.
So you leveled up pretty fucking quick there on one mission.
Goddamn right I did.
Fucking Bulldog's objective of kill the abomination definitely did it.
So how much did we get for the mission?
You get like 500 XP for that mission.